We have an innovation, something brand new and exciting.
Yes, if you're trying to teach your child to ride a bike and you're struggling, then help could soon be at hand. It's the world's first auto-balance bicycle that uses gyroscopic technology to stay upright. It's called the Jyrobike, and we can talk to the company's founder and CEO, Robert Baddill. Hello, Robert.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, tell us more about this gyroscope technology. How does it work?
Yeah, sure. Firstly, thanks for having me on the show.
You're very welcome.
Pleasure to be here. Jyrobike's the easiest and quickest way to learn how to ride a bicycle, and that's kind of where we started out when we were thinking about this product. And we've invented the world's first auto balance bike with a very special front wheel that we call a control hub. And this control hub is a motor-driven, battery-operated gyroscope that when you turn it on, it actually keeps both the bike and the rider upright. So when little kids who've never learned to ride, generally ages 3 to 8, it actually corrects wobbles and leans of both the bike and the rider.
How stable does it become? I mean, can you really lean and not fall over?
Look, that's a great question, because we have an opportunity to turn the gyro up so it keeps the bike dead flat. But in fact, we put it at about 50 to 60%. And what that does is give enough balance for the rider to build skills and confidence, but at the same time doesn't do all the work for them. So we're trying to teach riding technique at the same time.
So you don't necessarily have the same problem you might have with stabilizers. When you take the stabilizers off, you just can't ride an ordinary bike.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Stabilizers turn a two-wheeled bike into a four-wheeled bike or a big tricycle. They teach pedaling, but they don't teach any balance skills at all. We're trying to teach both at the same time, so coordinating balance and pedaling without doing all the work for them.
Is this aimed at the general market or people with balancing problems?
This is what we call an inclusive product. So this is designed to help anyone who's learning to ride between the ages of 3 and 8, and that's everyone. Hopefully everyone goes through that fantastic rite of passage of learning to ride. But we've also recently been contacted by parents who have kids with autism, different levels of impairments, and in fact we've had some really good success recently with teaching a little girl with dyspraxia. So it really across the range.
And how much will it cost?
The bike itself will cost around £200.
Not cheap for a children's bicycle?
Well, the bicycle itself is actually a very high quality bike, aluminium, but if you'd like, you can actually buy just the front wheel and attach it to your existing bike, and that will retail at around we're trying to get a sub £80, but I'd say somewhere between £80 and £100.
And briefly, Robert, what stage are you at with it now? When does production actually start?
We have gone through a 2-year research and development program. We now have prototypes, and we're about to move into final production. The product will launch in the next 10 days via our website, and we'll be taking pre-orders from the 2nd of June. We look to deliver product later in the year, possibly early January, February next year.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Robert Baddill, the founder of Jyrobike, and I will be tweeting details of that if you missed it the first time around.